So hello everyone, I hope you all are fine and preparing for your pre-exam that is in I guess 13 December. Okay, so today we'll be solving NPSC 2024 CSAT PIQ and this is the hardest CSAT ever in your prelims examination. Okay, NPSC prelims examination. If you compare for last 10 years, this is the hardest CSAT I can say, due to the data sufficiency, due to the your statistics question, due to your data interpretation question, that's why. But reasoning were easy. चलो so start करते हैं. First question is your data in statistics. Okay, but first question ही आपको दिमाग से ऊपर से जाएगा. Why? Because if your foundation is not good and you just fly you just came to the video to see how 2024 CSAT question were, you can't understand a single question here. Why? These questions needs deep knowledge of mathematics. Okay, deep knowledge of mathematics, not that mathematics like class 10th till class 10th. So आपको knowledge चाहिए होगा. If you are watching this video and you feel like, oh, how you are teaching, we are not understanding anything, it's your fault because your basics are not clear. Okay, so chalo, let's start. So okay, the sum of upper limit, okay, the sum of upper limit of the model class, mode. So we need mode, okay, and lower limit of median. So from this observation we need mode and median. So first mode निकालते हैं. देखो, mode means the number of frequency that came most of the time. So most of the time 18 came. Okay, so your mode is this one, range 150 to 155, and they are saying that upper limit of the model class, upper limit of the model class. So upper limit is your 155. So we got upper limit of the model class is 155. देखो, mode means that the observation that came most of the time. Okay, so here 18 time frequency, 18 frequency. So your class was 150 to 155. Upper class or upper limit is your 155. So we got this. Now we need lower limit of median class. How to get median of this type of data? आपको actually cumulative frequency. How to get cumulative frequency? Just write as it is 18, then 18 plus 15, that is 33, then 13 plus 11, that is your 44, then 44 plus 9, that is your 53, 53 plus 10, that is your 63, 63 plus 7, that is 70. Got it? Now 70 को आपको 2 से डिवाइड करना होता है. This is the basic thing. Okay, you have to know if you are doing the statistics for your NPSC, so you will get 35. Now check which cumulative frequency is closest to 35 but greater than 35. Closest to 35 but greater than 35. You will say, sir, 33, but this is lower than 35. You can't take greatest, like more than 35 but closest. So it's your 44, and 44 is representing this line. So your class will be this one, 160 to 165. So lower limit is your 160. So lower limit is your here 160, and they are saying sum of the upper limit of the model class and lower limit of the median class. This is 160 and 155. This is your 5, 1 and 3. So 315 is the answer. Got it? Understood? Chalo, next question. Again one observation given, table given, and they are saying that this is your number of students and below 10. They go 5 students got below 10. So we can write this one like this: 0 to 10, below 20 means 10 to 20, below 30 means 20 to 30 here, or here below 40 means 30 to 40, below 50 means 40 to 50, below 60 means 50 to 60. Now see, they are asking about model. Which of the observation came most of the time? You will, अच्छा यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा, ऐसे नहीं आएगा. चलो ऐसे लिखना होता है. Number student 5. Here number of student 12. Why? देखो, total 17, but we already counted 5 as 0 to 10. From 0 to 10 we already counted 5. That's why 12 will be there. Here total 31 student who got below 30, but how many students got 20 to 30? So 31 minus 17, that is 14. Acha, below 40 from 0 to 40, 59 students were there, but 30 to 40, how many students? 59 minus 31, that is yours 28. This one is yours 21, and this one is your 10. So which of the observation came most of the time? 28. 28 students were there who got 30 to 40. So this is your model class. Model class 30 to 40. This is your answer. Understood? Chalo, next question. Now reasoning start. अच्छा, यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? So देखो इन्हें कैसे हुआ था ना 16. So 4 into 4 like this 16. Then 4 into 5 20. 25. 5 into 5, that is your 25. 30, that is 5 into 6 30. Then 66, 6 into 6, that is 36. 42, 6 into 7, that is 42. Now it will be your 7 into 7, 49. See the pattern. 4 into 4, then this 4 comes here, and 4 into 5. Then 5 into 5, then this 5 comes here and into 6. Then 6 into 6, then 6, this 6 comes here, and next number 7. Then 7 here, to 7 into 7, that is 49. So your answer is 49. This is the pattern. Okay, chalo next. Okay, odd one na. So देखो, this is your 7 square, this is your 5 cube, this is your 6 square, this is your 7 cube, this is your 8 square, this is 9 cube, this is yours 10 square, and this is your 11 cube. See the pattern, 10 11, 8 9, 6 7, but here 5 7. This is not following the pattern, that's why odd is 1, 49 is to 125. Next. Acha, different. I feel like I can't answer this question. Why? How to know that rest of the 3 is alike and one is different? How to know? I can say this one is different. Why? This is 9 square. All the numbers are not a perfect square number. I can say that also. As well as I can say this can be divided by 3, this can be divided by 3, this can be divided by 3, but this can't be divided by 3. Nahi hoga 3 se divide. So this can also be odd. So I can't answer this question. But NPSC took this as a odd number. Okay. Chalo. Yeah, but alike bola hai na, like numbers are alike, so we can take, because 3 se divide sab ho raha hai. Okay, chalo, yeah, we can take this one. Ho jayega. Nice. Okay, they are saying that A denotes division, B denotes subtraction, C denotes addition, and D denotes multiplication. So isko likho 13, D, 7, C, 123, B, 14, A, 200. Let me check. Okay, it's recording or no? Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Sorry for the sound. Chalo. Now D means your multiplication, 13 into 7. C means your addition, 1 to 3. B means subtraction, 14. And A means division, 200. So 91 plus 123 minus 14 divided by 200. So this is your 4 and 214 minus 14. So 214 minus 14 divided by 200. So it's 200 divided by 200. This is your 1 is the answer. Chalo, next question. Calculation में fast होना है आपको, okay? Otherwise no, like don't be a dumb student. I don't know calculation. Whenever someone is asking, you are just taking out your phone and calculator. इतना भी dumb मत हो, ठीक है? चलो. Okay. This is wrong question. चलो, wrong. सबको everyone got equal marks, I guess, in this question. चलो. They are saying that interchange करो किसको? अच्छा, आपको interchange करना होगा. So now you have to go through options. देखो, correct equation हो जाएगा. 10 interchange this. 3 into 18. Division है ना, तो इसको divide कर दो. देखो, sorry, equals to था. Just give the division 6 plus 7, and this will be your equals to 21 minus 5. Just check this one. So 54 divided by 6 plus 7 equals to not possible. This one. Chalo, 3 into 18 equals to 16 minus 7 divided by 21 plus 5. So this is 54 equals to 16 minus 1 by 3 plus 5. Not possible. C. Where is the D? Okay, I cropped the question but I left the D. Okay, let's check this one. So 54 equals to 6 divide 7 plus 21 minus 5. I guess all of this correct. Okay, D था ना, वही आंसर होगा. ठीक है, चलो next. Okay, now you got data sufficiency questions. Okay, 148, 149. Data sufficiency questions. Okay, now देखो data sufficiency is a topic, but that देखो NPSC asks data sufficiency, but to solve this data sufficiency question you need the knowledge of now geometry, mensuration 3D. Why? This is 3D pictures. Now you need the knowledge of mensuration, geometry, and then data sufficiency as well. That's why the question paper was hard. Okay, for common student who are not familiar with mathematics, who left mathematics a long ago, or were a bad student in school. Bad student in the sense of कैलकुलेशन में अच्छा नहीं था. ओके, बैड स्टूडेंट डोंट टेक द लाइक खराब वाला. सो उसके लिए बहुत हार्ड क्वेश्चन है. ओके ओके, चलो सॉल्व करते हैं. दे आर सेइंग दैट इज ए गिवन रेक्टेंगुलर ब्लॉक ए क्यूब. देखो दिस लुक्स लाइक क्यूब एंड रेक्टेंगुलर ब्लॉक एनीथिंग लाइक दिस. ओके, लाइक दिस. सो एंड यू हैव टू स्टेटमेंट्स, यू हैव टू प्रूव. कैन वी प्रूव? देखो फर्स्ट देखो एटलीस्ट टू साइड्स ऑफ द रेक्टेंगल ब्लॉक्स आर स्क्वायर. नाउ देखो सपोज this side, देखो this side and this side is equal, square. Okay, but not possible that this side and this side are square. Not possible. Okay, if this side and this side are square, then we can say that this is a cube, but it can be this side and that side also. हो सकता है ना. The volume of the block is 125. देखो volume of the block, देखो volume always length into breadth into h. LBH. देखो this one is your length, this one is your breadth, you can say, and this one is your height, h. L, B and h. Or you can say this one is your L, this one is your B, and this one height is your h. Okay, so now see 125, how many ways we can get? 5, 5 and 5. Now check all the sides are equal, so we can say 125. So if L, B and H is equal, then we can say it's a cube. Okay, if L, B and H, length, breadth and height is equal, then we can say it's a cube. So 125, how many ways we can get 125? You in the exam hall you must be thinking 125, 3 digits multiply 125, 5 into 5 into 5. आपके दिमाग में आएगा नहीं कि 125 we can get this way also. 125 into 1 into 1. It can be possible. Now see L, B and H is not equal, or you can get this way also, 25 into 5 into 1. 125. Now again L, B, H is not equal. So from this statement we can't prove this is a cube. Both of the statements are not sufficient. So both of the statements are not sufficient to answer that either that rectangular block is a cube or no. Chalo, next. Acha, now you got a pie chart question, that is data interpretation. They are saying that you got a pie chart where promotion is your 30. देखो always remember a circle is 360 degree and in percentage it's 100%. Remember that. Now check the marked price of the book is 25% higher than the cost price. ठीक है. Now the marked price is 200. So देखो marked price and cost price, if I say 125 higher, so cost price is 100, so marked price is 125. But percentage, remember this one, percentage, or you can do ratio also. So if the marked price is 200, अब देखो 200 marked price, that is 125. If you want the cost price, multiply with 100%. This is 5, this is 4, this is yours 40, so it's 160. Now we got cost price is your 160, got it, and marked price was 200. Now saying what is the cost of the paper used in a single copy of a book? Cost of the paper is 90 degree. अब देखो 90 degree out of 360 degree. We have to pay 90 degree out of 360 degree and total cost was 160. So it's 4 times 4 से काटेगा, that is 40. So 40 rupees. So paper cost was 40 rupees. Understood? समझ में आ गया? Easy question. चलो next. अच्छा, this was a really tough question. I don't know why they give this question in pre. Yeah, they can give, legally they can give any of the question, but I can say it's the hardest question, okay, due to the calculation. Okay, for pre mains ke liye, okay, so I did all the calculations here. In the last of the video I'll just explain. You just take a screenshot and later on I'll just explain. This one was the wrong question, okay, wrong, all the options are wrong, okay, so no need to do, and everyone got equal marks. Still, if you want, in the later of the video I'll just explain how to solve this question. This is also data interpretation, all the question. Let's just do one thing. Okay, in the end of the video I'll be explaining data interpretation, okay. I already calculated, because if I calculate while making the video will be like 2 hours long, okay. Chalo, now see this question na, if you go through a normal traditional way, it will be itna bada long ho jayega, okay, or it will be hard. So what I did na, I did an option test here. So I was lucky that I did this option test first, okay. So देखो क्या बोल रहा है ना, the speed of a train is 20% more than the speed of a car. Got it? समझ में आ गया? 20% more the speed of a car. So I assume that speed of the train, they are asking the speed of the train as the answer. So I think the answer should be 150. Okay, if you are good in calculation, you can do the option test. So अब देखो, train and here car. So 20% more, so car speed is 100, so train speed is be 120%. Got it? Now I assume that my train speed is 150, so 150 is represented by 120%. If I want car speed, so I have to multiply with 100. 0 0 gone. अच्छा चलो, 2 से काटेगा 6, 2 से काटेगा 5, 6 से काटेगा, that is your 2 times and 5 times. Yes, that is 125. So now I got 125 km per hour, the speed of the car. So this is 125 km per hour. Now they are saying both starts from the point A at the same time and reach B while which is 150 km away from A. At the same time they reach. On the way, however, the train lost about 12 minutes while stopping in the station, the speed of the train. Now check. If train speed was 150 km per hour and train has to go 150 km, so 150 km train has to go and the speed was 150, so it will take 1 hour. 1 hour. But in a station, the train stopped 12 minutes. So 1 hour plus 12 minutes, it will be your total 72 minutes. Why? Because 60 minutes and plus 20 is 72. Now check, they are reaching at the same time. So if I divide 150 km, the car is also going 150 km and speed was 125. So if I do, this is your 1.2 hour, and 1.2 hour means if I divide this is 1.2, okay. So if I divide this is 1.2 hour, 1.2 hour means 72 minutes. Why? देखो 60 into 1.2, that is your 72 minutes, okay. So देखो, this is same and this is verifying, justifying, that's why your answer is 150. Got it? Chalo, I was lucky. Or either otherwise you can do this way. Let's assume that train speed is x and car speed is x and train speed will be your 1.2x, okay. How 20% means ho jayega 1.2x like that. Chalo, then we can solve that way also. अब देखो, for this question, देखो, this is data sufficiency question. अच्छा, previous one also data sufficiency question, but you need the knowledge of time and distance. Time and distance, and that is arithmetic part. You have to be good in arithmetic to clear your Npsc nowadays. Next question, देखो, this is a data sufficiency question, but to solve this question you need again the knowledge of time and distance. Now see, if you don't know time and distance, how can you solve? The question is, how much time did x take? How much time? अच्छा, ये क्या data sufficiency था क्या? नहीं, this one. देखो, they are saying that how much time did x take to reach a certain distance? Okay, now they are saying that ratio between speed of x and y is 3:5. So देखो, यहाँ पे लिख दो x and y, ratio of speed. देखो, ratio of speed is 3:5. You know, if you have the knowledge of time and distance, you know if you have the ratio of the speed, you can make the ratio of the time. Ratio of time. If you have the ratio of the speed, you can make ratio of the time. कैसे? Just reverse the position. It's 3 and it's 5 and 3. देखो किसी का speed अगर 3 है, if somebody has the speed of 3, he will take more time to go. That's why he is taking 5 hours 5 minutes. If somebody's speed is higher 5, he will take less time. That's why it's 3. Now check. Y takes 45 minutes to reach the destination. Y, and Y's time ratio is 3, and 3 is denoting 45 minutes. So it's 15 times. So definitely X will take 15 times 5 into 15, that is 75. So by using both of the statements we can answer. That's why we need both of the statements are necessary. देखो अगर आपको पता नहीं था कि from the speed of the ratio we can make the speed of the time, अगर पता नहीं होगा तो you will stuck in this question. Okay, so you need the knowledge of time and distance to solve the data sufficiency. Don't think data sufficiency is a chapter. नहीं, you need all the combined knowledge of mathematics and reasoning to solve data sufficiency. ठीक है, चलो. So both the statements are required to solve the question. Next, this is a nice question. Okay, the statement is given here. The question is given. 3 towns P, Q, R are on straight line. Town R is between P and Q. P, Q, and town R is somewhere here. Okay, and they're saying the distance of P and R. This is 100 kilometer. Got it? How far is Q and P? Because this is P and Q, and the distance of P and R is 100 kilometer. So they are asking how far is P and Q. This is your question. Now statement 1. The distance between R and Q is 50% more than the distance of P and R. समझ में आ रहा है? देखो, the distance of R and Q is 50% more than the distance of P and R. Suppose P and R distance is 100%. So definitely the distance of R and Q will be 150%. समझ में आ रहा है? Because it's 50% more. And we know P and Q is your 100 kilometer and 100% represent 100 kilometers. So definitely 150% will represent 150 kilometer. So from here we can say P and Q distance will be 100 and 150, that is 250 kilometers. समझ में आ गया? देखो 100% means 100 kilometer. So 150% means 150 kilometer. To solve this question you need percentage knowledge. If you don't have percentage वाला knowledge, how can you solve this question? ठीक है ना? चलो next. So from the statement number 1 we can solve. Now check the statement number 2. Now they are saying that, अच्छा, again same thing we can draw P, Q and R. And the distance of P and R is 100, that is written in the question itself. Now statement number 2 says that 5 times distance of P and R. 5 times distance of P and R. So I can write 5 times P and R distance is the same of 2 times distance of P and Q. 2 times P and Q. अब देखो 5 times distance of equals to, देखो 5 times distance of P and R, got it? देखो 5 times distance of P and R equals to 2 times distance of P and Q. Now 5 P and R, what is the distance of 100? So 100 equals to 2 PQ. From here we can say 2 PQ equals to 500, or we can say PQ equals to 500 by 2, that is 250. So from this statement we can also say the distance is 250. So that's why either of the statement is sufficient. It means any of the statements can answer the question. ठीक है ना? चलो next. So you can pause the video and you can understand, okay, or you can rewind the video and understand again. ठीक है? चलो. They are asking what is the rate of simple interest. Now अब देखो rate of, you need now the knowledge of SI, simple interest. So rate formula होता है, if you want the rate formula, so you have to know the formula SI into 100 by P into T. This is your formula. Now check, statement number 1 says the total interest earned was 700. So we have the interest, that is SI. So to solve the question we need SI, so we have SI. 100 we have. Now check, that sum was invested for 5 years, that is called T, and we also has T we also have T means time. खत्म हो गया. Now देखो P is not there. Where is P? P means principal. How much money I have invested? I don't know. There is no P. So we can't answer. We can't answer the rate. Okay. So both of the statements are not sufficient. After using both of the statements, we can't answer because there is P missing. P नहीं है. ठीक है. चलो. Next question. Now we will see this question. You need the knowledge of train, that's ultimately time and distance again. Now check, you need the knowledge of arithmetic for CSET these days. Time and distance, percentage, time and work, like all the questions, geometry, mensuration, 3D, you need all the knowledges. Okay. अब देखो, they are asking what is the length of the running train A crossing another train B. One train is going and another train is going like this, crossing. Okay. Okay, opposite direction से आ रहा है ना. So one train and one train. Length. Now check. अच्छा, length means ना, for the train question, length means हो जाता है distance. Remember, for the train question, length means हो जाता है distance. Okay, and if you want distance, so you need to know speed and time. So distance formula is speed and time. Now check all the statements. From there we can get the speed. 2 trains takes 25 seconds to cross each other. From here we can't get the speed. 2 trains are running in the opposite direction. From here we can't get the speed. The length of the train is 250 meter. Distance तो आ रहा है. Okay, length आ रहा है but total length नहीं पता because the length of the train B 220 meter. But इसका पता नहीं है. We need the total distance, that is both of the train's length. So for both of the train's length we need speed. There is no speed in this 3 statement. So the answer will be even with statement number 1, 2 and 3, answer cannot be obtained. Okay, because there is no speed. T तो है but there is no speed. Okay, चलो next. अच्छा. Okay, the question is what is the rate of the interest percentage per annum? Okay, statement number 1 says difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years is 500. Okay, from here you can't get the interest percentage R, rate आपको नहीं पता चलेगा. अच्छा, an amount doubles in 5 years. अच्छा, इस पे तो rate आ जाएगा. देखो from statement number 2 we can get the rate. How? देखो rate formula is SI into 100 by P into time. Now read the statement number 2. An amount doubles itself in 5 years. आपका amount पता नहीं है. Just assume P is your 100 and it doubles itself. So definitely SI will be 100. Why? देखो P means the money I am investing, SI means the interest I am getting. So if I invest 100 rupees and extra 100 rupees came, so it become double 200. So extra money always call your simple interest. So now we have both because this will be same. So we have P, we have SI, we have T. T is for 5 years, T is for 5 years. So from this data we can get the answer. Okay, देखो आ जाएगा ना 100 into 100 by 100 into 5. 100 gone, this is 20%. So rate is 20%. From the statement number 2, singly we can get the answer. Now read the options. First option says that statement number 1 alone is sufficient, not possible. Statement number 2 there says that option number 2 says that statement 2 alone only. Now देखो यहाँ से तो आ रहा है. Now check all the statements. All 3 statements are necessary नहीं. Only statement number 2 can answer. Any 2 नहीं, any 2 भी तो नहीं होगा रे, because statement number 2 alone can answer, so this will be your answer. This option says that statement number 2 only, yeah, statement number 2 only, and 1 and 3 can also answer because वही option है that is suitable for you. Okay, statement number 2 alone and 1 and 3 required both. So 2 ways we can get the answer. Either use statement number 2 alone or 1 and 3 together. Okay, we don't have to check because exam hall में थोड़ा सा smart work करना है. Okay, चलो next question. Okay, this will be your homework. Okay, again you need SI and CI knowledge. Chalo. Acha, what is the percentage profit earned by the shopkeeper? Percentage मांगा है. Okay, earned by the shopkeeper on selling article in his shop. Statement number 1. Marked price of the article is 20% above the cost price. अब देखो यहाँ से ना हम क्या बना सकते हैं, रेशियो बना सकते हैं. MP and marked price of an article is 20% above the cost price. So यहाँ से हम लोग ये बना सकते हैं. If the cost price is 100, marked price will be 120. Why? Because 20% above. From the statement number 2, we can make a discount of 15% given to the marked price. So from here we can make MP and SP. Suppose the marked price is 100, so discount can be given 15%. It means selling price will be 85. Out of 100, 15 rupees ka less, shoot. So it's your 85. Now make the ratios. 6:5. Here 20:17 है ना. Yeah. Now we can make the ratio. देखो marked price, अच्छा ऐसा भी बना सकते हैं ना. CP, MP and SP. CP 5, MP 6 from here. From here MP 20 and SP 17. So fill with the neighbors 6 and fill with the neighbor 20. So it's your 100 and here okay 6 17, that is yours 60 and 42 112. So if I invest 100 rupees, my profit I'm selling at 112, so my 12% profit. So from the statement number 1 and 2 I can answer. Okay, we don't need statement number 3, though by using statement number 3 we can also answer, but check the options. They are saying that statement number 1 and 2 are sufficient. Okay, so from the statement number 1 and 2 we can answer. Okay, this is ratios and all, this is merging of ratio. Okay, chalo, if I'm not wrong, yeah, we can answer. Dekho, I am explaining, that's why I'm solving, but otherwise without pen and paper I can answer because I know how to solve. So I can see it's solvable, but I'm showing you how to solve. But exam में आपको नहीं दिखाना है to the examiner, नहीं दिखाना है कि you can solve. You just have to say that yes, 1 and 2, by using 1 and 2 we can solve. In exam hall I won't use the pen and paper. Okay, because I can solve. I know that I can solve. You don't have to solve. You just have to say that 1 and 2, by using 1 and 2 we can solve. Chalo. Okay, see what is the, now partnership business आ गया, partnership. So this is ratio but partnership. So what is C share profit in joint venture? Now statement number 1, B started a business by investing 2 lakh. A joined after 4 months with a capital of 1,60,000 and got 8,000 as a share. Okay. C joined after 3 months. Now देखो इसको ना कैसे लिखना होता है. A, B and C, make their investment ratio. Now देखो B started the business, so B invested in the first month. Okay, started the business means 2 lakh into, it will work for whole year because started the business. Okay, definitely is started in January. Now A joined after 4 months, so it means A ka money will work for 8 months only. After 4 months in a year, that is 12 months and A has invested 1.6 lakh. Now for the C joined after 3 months, that is 9, but how much money C has invested, that is missing. And without this we can't make the ratio. Without this we can't make the ratio. समझ में आ रहा है? Without this we can't make the ratio, or we can make no. Without that we can't make the ratio. So even using cannot be arrived all of this statement because C's money is missing. Okay, and C's profit is also not written, so nahi hoga, not possible. Chalo, next question. We can't make the profit ratio. If you can't make the profit ratio, you can't get the profit. Okay, chalo. This is average question. I have solved many times, okay, in my previous videos, so just go through. Now again आ गया आपका mensuration 3D. Okay, now check. They are saying that what is the total area of 4 walls? This one, this one, this one. Suppose you are in a room. What is the total area of 4 walls? Now ना आपको ना अपना घर देखना है. This is your length, biggest one. This is your breadth, and this is your height. This one, this line. Now come to the floor. This is your length, this is your breadth, and this is your height. And they are in the ratio of breadth 5 and these are in ratio, so just assume 5x, 7x and 6x. So this is 5x, then length is your 7x and height is your 6x. They're in the ratio. Okay, statement number 3. Now read the area of the wall. One wall is 164, but we don't know which wall, this one, this one, this one, or this one. We don't know area of the wall, and they didn't say that that is a cuboid house or rectangle, like cube house. Okay, now check the statement number 2. The floor of the area of the hall is 140 square meter. So 140, this one is your 140 square meter. Okay, square meter. Now check. Always remember, area means length into breadth. For this area, this is your length. Dekho, this line is your length and this line is your breadth. So I can say 7x into 5x equals to 140. And now dekho, this one is your 7x and this one is your 5x. So from here we can say 35 x square is equals to 140, or we can say x square equals to 4, so x equals to 2. From here we can make our length is 10, breadth is 10, length is 14 and height is your 12. So if we have length, breadth and height, now we can make the 4 walls. Just multiply kar do. So by using statement number 2 and 3 we can answer the question. So statement number 2 and 3. आ रहा है समझ में? You need deep knowledge. Okay, that's why I was not solving 2024, because 90% student can't understand the solution. 90%. Okay, because you don't have the base, this much of base. Chalo, next. Now see, the area of the base. This is a cylinder tank. Now remember, cylinder tank में ना यहाँ पे होता है एक circle, and if you know circle का एक होता है radius, there is a radius, and from the radius we can get the area. So if you want the area of a circle, it's your pi r square. So they are saying that what is the capacity of the tank, and capacity of the tank is volume, and volume formula is 1/3 pi r square h, pi r square h. Okay, sorry, not 1/3, pi r square h. So volume formula is pi r square h. Got it? So we have pi, we know 22/7. We don't know r, we don't know h, but h is given. The height of the tank is 1.4 times of radius. But how to get the radius? See the statement number 1. Area is given. So we know pi r square equals to 138600. Area of the base, it means a circle, and circle ka area formula is pi r square. That's why pi r square. So from here we can get 138600 by pi and root over. Okay, so from here we can get the r. So यहाँ पे r easily आ जाएगा after solution. Okay, so from here we can get the r. From here we can also get the r. देखो circumference formula is 2 pi r. 2 pi r equals to 1320. From here we can also get the r, 1320 by 2 pi. So from here we can also get the r, from here we can also get the r. Okay, so the answer will be like this. Statement number 2, देखो, this is much needed. With that, either 1 from here we can get r, or either 3 we can get the r. So statement number 2 and either 1 or either 3. So this is your answer. Understood? चलो, this all the formulas you should know. तो आपको ना क्या क्या पढ़ना है अब for completing your CSET for NPSC? Whole arithmetic, as well as mensuration 3D. This is called mensuration 3D, mensuration 2D, geometry, algebra, all you have to study now, all. Okay, ठीक है ना? चलो, any more question? No questions. Now we left some data interpretation questions. चलो देखते हैं उसको. देखो दिस क्वेश्चन ना हम आपको रेशियो बता देता है कैसे होगा. You must be thinking, sir, import and export ratio is given, but only what is the ratio? 0.8. देखो 0.8 means 8 by 10. Okay, so ऊपर वाला हो गया import, नीचे वाला हो गया export. So it means 4 by 5. So we can say import is to export equals to 4 is to 5. Okay, from here we can make this import and export ka ratio is yours 1.5. So definitely this will be 10 because 1.5 decimal withdraw, that is 10. So 15 and 10, this is 3:2. So from there we can make the ratio. If you can make the ratio, you can answer the question, but all the options are wrong here. चलो देखो यहाँ पे. This is the hardest question I can ever see in any prelims exam. Any prelims exam I can say, other than IBSCIO. Okay, so how can somebody give this kind of hard question in prelims? Okay, like civil service prelims, I have no idea that any state exam, any state PCS give this kind of hard question in prelims. Okay, chalo, so this is the solution. You can take the screenshot and you can do. Okay, there is one more question. First solve this one. There are 4 sections A, B, C, D in the class of 9. Okay, the result of half yearly annual examination are shown there. Now the question is, which section has the maximum pass percentage of 2 examinations taken together? Now check. Section A failed in both the exams, so we can't count this. Why? Because everybody 28 students failed there. ठीक है, we have to count from here. Students failed in half yearly exam but passed in annually. So one तो pass हुआ है, एक तो exam pass हुआ है, so that's why into 1. Here student pass in half yearly but failed in annual exam. Out of 2, 1 exam he cleared, that's why into 1. Student pass in the both of the exam, that's why into 2. Now see how many students passed. 46, why 46 into 1, that's why 46. 51 into 1, that's why 51. But here both of the exam, that's why into 2. For 20 into 2, that is 40. Now check. Now check here. देखो, if you want the passing percentage, देखो 137 student passed. Out of how many students were there? Out of how many students were there? Total students was 145. Total students was 145. So 137 students passed out of 145. If you want to multiply into 100, that will be 47.24. That I calculated already. Okay, ठीक है, चलो. Next, see the B. Here to 0, nobody passed, to 0. Here into 1, into 1, into 2. You understood now why into 1, why into 1, into 2? Because here one exam is clearing out of 2. Here one exam is clearing out of 2. Here both of the exams are clearing. So that's why 38, 47 into 2 into 19, that is 123. So 123 students cleared out of how many total students? I guess I made some mistake here. Okay, we have to multiply 2 here. That's why I'm thinking that is why it's 2 less, 290. Okay, 290, chalo. Because both of the examination they are asking about 2 examination taken together. Okay, so into 2. So here it will be your 123 into 244 because 122 here. So it is 244 into 100. So this is your 50.41. If you calculate everything like that way, so it will be your 52.63 for section C, and section C is the correct answer. Okay, see the calculation how they calculated. So this is kind of, I can say, hard question, hard. Okay, if I'm being honest, I couldn't answer in exam hall. If I'm being honest, exam hall, घर पे तो हो जाता, but in exam hall I couldn't answer. And if I'm being honest also, I couldn't answer this question in exam hall. I can't in exam hall. So don't feel that 2024 में मेरा एग्ज़ाम ख़राब हुआ था. If you couldn't clear the CSET portion, 90% student won't clear because brain सबका अभी एक ही है, same size में ही है. Okay, I am being honest that देखो nobody will say like this. I am being honest, I couldn't answer this question in the exam hall. Okay, so how can you guys can clear this question? Okay, so some of you might clear, some of you might solve in the exam. I don't know, maybe 0.0001% student. Okay, or out of 15,000 students, one student or 2 or 3 students solve this question in NPSC pre 2024 out of, because see the calculation, this kind of calculation you have to do. Lego, just see, advertisement is 16% and total is your 270. So 2.7 crore is for 16%. If you want the total data, that is 100%. So if you calculate this, you will get 16.875 crore. So this much of calculation in civil service exam, I don't think your head will be that much of fresh while doing the calculation. Okay, after that infrastructure 18%. So इसका 18%, 16.875 into 18 by 100. After calculating this much of calculation, you will get 3.0375. Or either you can remove the decimals and you can calculate, but still you will feel like I am doing something wrong. Okay, so that's why you will feel that if you remove the decimals and if you solve, then you will feel like something is wrong. So that's why it's the hardest question. Okay, so leave this question. The answer will be increased by 1270833. If you have calculator, this is easy, cake of क्या बोलते हैं, piece of cake. But if you don't have calculator, it will be the hardest. Okay, so that's why your NPSC 2024 questions were hard, because data interpretation were like ulta palta, too much calculative, and data sufficiency, something new came. Data sufficiency included with your mathematical knowledge. Okay, that's why it was hard. Okay, I don't think in 2025 that much of hard CSET will be there. Maybe harder than this, but I feel like they won't ask this much of hard. Okay, if we compare NSSB 2025 question, थोड़ा सा normal रहेगा. Okay, not this much of hard question, थोड़ा सा normal. ठीक है, so see you in the next video. चलो.